The legislature finally brought an end to its fighting over the U.S. beef issue. The main content of the amendment to the Act governing food sanitation was already the subject of successful negotiations between the KMT and DPP. The amendment prohibits the import of skulls, brains, eyes, spinal cords, internal organs, or ground beef taken from cattle in areas affected by mad cow disease within the past 10 years. A DPP-sponsored supplementary resolution to prohibit the importation of U.S. bone-in beef until a referendum approved such a move didn't pass. But the KMT put forward a less stringent resolution that would require the government to respect the result of any such referendum. After a second vote, that resolution passed with widespread support. But the result didn't please some of the protesters outside of the legislature. They want a referendum to be held before any decision regarding bone-in beef imports is made.
The only way to avoid the possibility that Taiwan turns into a mad cow disease area is to hold a referendum. Right now, society is indifferent. We know that a referendum would be a very difficult road, but I believe we still have a chance to protect our own health, says National Taiwan University PhD candidate Zhu Zhengqi.
Another supplementary resolution that all beef imports must come from cattle aged 30 months or younger was also approved by the legislature.
The legislative action on U.S. beef sparked an angry response from Washington, which expressed regret and said the move undermines the island's credibility as a trading partner, leaving the Ma administration scrambling to defuse the discord.
The American Institute in Taiwan responded to the legislature's action by issuing a statement via telephone.
The United States expresses deep regret. This action will undermine Taiwan's credibility as a responsible trading partner. This will make it more difficult for the United States to conclude future agreements with Taiwan to expand and strengthen bilateral trade ties, says AIT spokesman Christopher Kavanagh.
The wording of the statement was strong, and President Ma held a press conference early Tuesday evening to respond. He emphasised that the dispute should be limited to trade.
I want to reaffirm here that the Republic of China is a responsible member of international society and a trustworthy trade partner. I'm very happy to see that in the face of contention, the country is conducting cordial communications to resolve the dispute. We hope that the effects of this dispute will be limited to trade and not spread to other areas.
The President also said that the incident had many facets to it that should be reviewed.
We must look at how we can establish a comprehensive standard communication process between the administrative and legislative branches to make communication channels clear.
A trade and investment framework agreement meeting between Taiwan and the United States, originally scheduled for early February in Taipei, has already been cancelled. In regard to Taiwan's purchase of arms and the mooted possibility of visa-free travel to the United States for Taiwanese nationals, Ma said there is no sign of any effect. He said that all he can do now is devote himself to communication.
Tainan County Commissioner Su Huanzhi formally announced on Tuesday that he'll enter the race to be named the DPP's candidate for